Every single day, the toxic Scream 5 and 6 fandom finds a new way to outdo themselves. This time they're going after an avid Scream fan and someone who has built their channel around this franchise. Let's discuss.
I watch so you don't have to.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Now, I don't usually make videos about drama going on with other YouTubers, mostly because I like to stay to myself and keep out of other people's business. But the reaction that I've seen to popular Scream YouTuber Zack Cherry's review of Scream 6 is all the confirmation I need to expose just how ridiculous these people are. For those that don't know, Zack Cherry is a horror YouTuber who specializes in Scream content. I'm by no means a regular viewer of his, but I have seen a handful of his videos, and if nothing else, you can tell that he loves this franchise by how passionate he is when talking about it, as are most of us who talk about it, regardless of what the trolls say.
That makes sense.
And that's the thing that these people don't seem to understand. If we are highly critical of something, it's usually because we want better for that something. And I believe Zack Cherry, similar to myself, was just being honest with his audience. And some people just can't handle that level of honesty, because they're stuck in their social media echo chambers for too many hours of the day. Imagine being in an environment where people are constantly validating your opinions. And then you leave that environment and quickly realize that not everyone feels the same way. It is literally a culture shock to these people. And that's a huge problem as it pertains to having healthy film discussion.
You can't handle the truth!
So Zack put up an hour and 16-minute plot breakdown and review of Scream 6, with a thumbnail that reads, "Epic Fail." Now, I'd be lying if I said I haven't used similar thumbnails in some of my videos. And in reality, I would venture to say that a lot of the people who are giving him shit didn't actually watch the video and are simply reacting to that thumbnail.
Why are you the way that you are?
One, because I don't think these people have the attention span to sit through an hour and 16-minute video. And two, because I've personally had experience with people admitting to me that they don't watch the videos and are just reacting off my titles or thumbnails, basically confirming that they have no real intention of listening to your side of the argument. For those of you who get mad at thumbnails and titles, you have no one to blame but yourself, because those are the types of videos that you click on, and that means that's what YouTube is going to push.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Also, what people actually say in the video is really what matters. So if you allow a thumbnail or title to somehow influence you into not listening to that person's perspective, then all you're really doing is making yourself look extremely lazy and close-minded. But let's look at some of the other criticisms that Zack is getting, things that I've personally heard 1,000 times before about my own videos. And I'll show you just how full of shit some of these people are. In order to do that, I'm going to need help from a very unlikely yet appropriate source, just so you can get the full effect of what I'm saying. He's negative about everything. Yes, Queen! I've already explained to you how much I think Zack loves Scream movies, and I got that just from watching a handful of his videos. In reality, he's not negative, he's just criticizing something that you liked. And by the way, criticism is not being negative, it's being honest. Huge difference between wanting better and calling the movie, the one that just beat the franchise box office record, an epic fail. I love it when people try to use box office as a way to discredit someone's opinion. It really doesn't matter how much this movie makes. To a lot of Scream fans, this movie was a creative, epic fail. And I think that's exactly what he was talking about here.
That's right, it stinks!
Michael Bay's Transformers movies and MCU movies make a lot of money too, but that doesn't make them great movies. Whenever someone is criticizing something that is financially successful, all they're really saying is that whatever was going on in the movie wasn't up to their personal standards. But using box office or Rotten Tomatoes scores or cinema scores as part of your argument will do nothing but expose you as being incapable of independent thought. Because he acts like he can do better? Ah yes, here's another classic automated response. Basically saying a person has no right to criticize something unless they themselves are doing that thing. I don't know about every other YouTuber, but for me personally, I don't have the resources or the legal right to make a Scream movie. If I did, or even if Zack Cherry did, I have no doubt in my mind that we could make something better than what we got in Scream 6. Because in that situation, then there would finally be someone in these creative meetings at the studio who actually cares about this franchise and wants what is best for it, and isn't just milking it with subpar storytelling and creating division by reinforcing media narratives.
How can fandom be toxic?
So in short, yes, we probably could do better, we just don't have the means to do so. But that doesn't take away our rights as fans or critics to be critical. It's been done this way since the beginning of time with fandom. We talk about things we like, and we talk about things we don't like. When it comes right down to it, he just said something that you didn't agree with. LOL, genuinely, his channel sucks. And I thought this even before Scream 6 was a thing. He needs to shut up already with his terrible mansplaining energy. Every single time as a content creator, you dare to question the efforts or the final product put out by a mega corporation, these people will almost always say that your channel sucks. Either insulting your sub count or insulting your view count, misrepresenting your content either on social media or in the YouTube comment section, all in an effort to again discredit you because you have an opinion that they don't agree with.
Me, right?
The truth is that YouTube is a hobby for most of us. We don't get paid that much. We are producing free content and you are actively going out of your way to tell us how much we suck at doing so. I've seen people literally follow me just to try to insult me or discourage me from speaking my mind. This person here actually said that Zack's review was mansplaining. And that, my friends, is called deflection. If you don't have a counter argument for a valid criticism, that's cool, just say some Twitter buzzword or label to try to undermine everything that they said.
That's racist.
The other criticism that I didn't see mentioned in this particular thread, but I'm sure he received at some point because I receive it all the time, is the old don't like it, don't watch it excuse. Here's one that I got on my channel. Just gotta be happy that they're giving us Scream movies. That blows my mind. Just stop watching these movies then. Easy. Well, for one, I'm a movie reviewer, so I kinda have to watch movies in order to have something to talk about. If I just blindly criticized it and didn't watch it, you would have a problem with that also. You just don't want me to talk about it because I'm not saying what you want to hear. Welcome to the real world. In the real world, not everything is going to work out exactly the way you want it to. And no, I'm not just going to be happy that we have Scream movies. Because when fan bases get complacent, that's how we end up with movies like Scream 6.
Not in my movie.
Unlike you, I don't feel obligated to like something just because it has Scream in the title. I also don't feel obligated to stop talking about something just to make you feel better. And for me, if you tell me not to do something, that most likely means I'm going to continue to do it. Not because I'm trying to troll you, but because I'm trying to get it through your thick skull that your opinion isn't the only one that matters. I find that being direct and blunt is much more effective than beating around the bush with these things. As always, I'm going to stand with fandom. And in this particular situation, I'm going to stand with a fellow content creator.
Goddamn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
In reality, if you think this is so easy, and you don't like the way we do things on our channels, and you don't like the things that we say, you are more than welcome to start your own channel and talk about your own opinions. But let's be honest, most of you trolls probably won't do that. You would much rather bitch, moan, and complain about someone else's opinion and all of their hard work. Most likely because you have nothing of value to contribute to film discussion. And you don't have the love and passion that we do, that is required to do what we do on a daily basis. Maybe I'm just gonna have to steal your channel again, incel. I've been silent long enough. How many videos are you going to make about this movie that you didn't like? I think somebody needs to humble you real soon. You're just mad that Queen Melissa and Queen Jenna made a better movie than Nev Campbell could ever make. When are you going to let the past go, man baby? Scream 6 was peak Scream, and there's nothing that you can say that's going to change that. Hello?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Y'all be cool. Right on.